Hey everyone, I'm Sarah from Yoga for BJJ. Today's session will be on maintenance of the forearms and wrists, stretching them. And it's not very common we think about stretching the forearms or even taking care of them until they begin to get really stiff or even really sore. So this can be used really beneficial in a tournament situation where I would find if I've completed my division and I'm moving into the open and the forearms get so stiff that I have a hard time gripping because I've overused them so much, but I still have a few matches to go. So this is a massive go-to for me. Or if you just find that your wrists and forearms are getting sore, especially the forearms, whether through just your jiu-jitsu practice or if you're having some fun working on arm balances like handstands. Begin in a seated position, reaching the arms up and begin clapping for yourself. So pretty much bringing the fingers into the palms, trying to make a noise. And if it's really uncomfortable to have the arms straight up, go ahead and cactus arms. Warming up the forearms and wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Onto the hands and knees. Pointer finger, middle finger will naturally be facing forward. I want you to face them out to the side. 2 variations. With the upper body, go ahead and shift left and right. Or try circles. Both are right. I like circles a little bit more. 3 to 5 circles. And have fun with the distance of the hands. If you bring the hands closer together, it'll be slightly more intense. Further apart, less intense. Circles the other way. Turn the middle finger to the knees. Stretching the inside of the arms. This is a really big tournament one for me when I've been competing for a long time. So I'll be closing the hands, closing the grips. Circles again. So go 3 to 5 circles one way. Then we'll do the opposite. If it's too intense, bring the knees to the fingers. If it's not intense enough, bring the knees away. Circles the other way. Bringing the hands back to neutral. Now facing the hands the other way. So it's a little bit awkward and the fingers probably won't reach the whole way to the knees. And maybe small circles with this too. Warming up the entire wrist and hitting every corner of those forearms. Circles the other way. Bringing the hands back to neutral. I want you to put the back of the hand on the ground. The back of the hand on the ground with the middle finger or the pointer finger facing each other. So the back of the hand on the ground. And go ahead and do push-ups. So really gentle. Try to straighten the arms at the top of the push-up. They probably won't straighten, but that's what we're trying to do. At the bottom of the push-up, create a fist with the hands. The top of the push-up. Naturally, it's interesting, the palms will open. Fist at the bottom, open the hands at the top, maybe arms straight, probably not, maybe not. And there we are. Sit back. Shake those hands out. So the next one, find your way to tabletop, on your hands and knees. Bring the back of the left hand on the ground. So the entire left hand is on the ground, palm up. Walk the right hand forward to create space. With the right knee, bring the right knee to the eye of the left elbow and begin massaging. Not a lot. I don't want this to be crazy intense because after all, it is the knee on the forearm. I like to create circles with the knee, but you can go back and forward and back, upside down, inside out, whatever feels good. Moving down to the center of the forearm. Again, as we get closer to the wrist, not crazy intense, just what feels good. On the wrist. And our last one will actually be in the middle of the hand. So massaging the inside of the hand with the knee. For our next one, turning the palm down. So turn the palm down, and I want you to open and close the hand a few times and see the muscle that moves near the elbow. So once you see that muscle that moves near the elbow, you have two options. Option number one is where it moved. That's what we're going to massage. Take your favorite thumb, which would be your right thumb right now because it'd be impossible to do it with the left, and massage out that spot that was moving. And I find for me, this is okay. It might be good for you, but what I like doing even more is using my elbow. So option one is the thumb, a little bit less intense, or go ahead and use the right elbow. So using the right elbow on the spot that you saw moving when you're opening and closing your arm. Quite near the left elbow. All right, there we are. So go ahead and shake that out. It's life-changing. One of those things that I would call life-changing. Other side. Right arm on the ground, palm facing up. So the back of the forearm is on the ground, palm facing up. Use the left hand to make some space. Pull that left hand forward a little bit. Use the left knee to massage the inside of the right arm. And not crazy intense. I don't want all your weight on this because, again, it is your arm. Massaging it out, whatever feels good. Middle of the forearm. And to the wrist. Last one, as crazy as it sounds, massaging the inside of the hand. Putting the knee inside of the hand, massaging that. Next one will be palm down. Open and close the right fist and see what muscles move near the elbow. So once you've found that, either use the thumb. For me, I actually like to use my left elbow and go ahead and massage that out. Not crazy intense. You don't want to kill yourself. You want to go to like 60%. Awesome. There we are, sitting up, shaking that out. Now, if the forearms are tight, it's quite inevitable that one of the reasons they are is because the shoulders are probably forward. We're probably doing jiu-jitsu, imagine that. Or if you're working on arm balances, everything's closed in forwards. The last portion of this will be also stretching out just the neck and shoulders and opening the torso a little bit. Right hand on the ground. Bring the left arm behind, grabbing the right elbow pit. And bring the head to the right side. So right ear to right shoulder, and gently rock the head forward and back. I think sometimes I don't realize how tight my neck gets until I do this. Coming back to center, other side. Left hand on the ground, right arm reaches behind, grabs left elbow pit, other side. So bring the left ear to the left side. And gently rock the head forward and back. Okay, last one, opening the chest and shoulders. Begin in tabletop, on your hands and knees, torso to the ground. The left elbow's under the left shoulder. Bring the left elbow out for a cactus arm and use the fingers to pull the elbow just above the shoulder. Now, push off the right hand to stretch through that left shoulder. Head can be up, or it's nice to have it on the ground. And you can turn the hips all the way over. You can plant the right foot behind you. But basically looking for that stretch through the front of the left shoulder. Because again, chances are if the forearms are really stiff, it means we've been doing something that requires a lot of forward flexion, forward folding, forward moving. So balancing that should feel pretty amazing. Maybe not right now in the stretch, but after we will. I promise. If not, then I'll send you flowers. Coming back to center. Elbows under the shoulders. Give that left arm just a second. Allow the blood to recirculate. Seconds up. Torso down. So the right arm is a goalpost. Right arm pretty much in line with the right shoulder. Use the fingers to pull the right elbow just above the shoulder, a little bit higher than the shoulder. Pushing off the left hand, bringing the torso over to the right side. Bring the pressure on the right side. I guess the torso's coming to the left. And staying here. Again, not going crazy intense. Just 60%. So if you go to 100, then it's too much and the nervous system thinks the body's in trouble, then it will stiffen up. So as ironic as it sounds, less is more. Taking your last breath. Torso down, elbows under the shoulders. And planting the hands to find your way to a sit. Take a second, just feel how good the upper body feels, feel how good those forearms feel. And there we are, a really, really important sequence that I think should be a staple in anyone's training, especially those of us that are using the forearms a lot in our jiu-jitsu, in our handstands. We use them a lot in life. So this is important for everybody. Okay, everybody, until next time.